Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a bit of designing, a bit of 3D printing, and it gets emotional. Right, I want to make two new brackets for this engine bay because I'm not happy with at least two of the things that I've done in here. One is I've moved this brake reservoir from over here. So that used to live in the slot over here. I don't know if you can actually see that. Yes, you can. So this little square hole is where this square bung used to live. But it was always getting in the way of the engine when I was pulling it in and out. So I moved it out over here, out of the way, and it allowed me to take this in and out as much as I wanted to. However, I only put it on here with one screw. So I just put one screw in there and just hanging out there because I could. But I want to make a bracket that picks up on these three mounting points. So there's a point there, there, and there. These screws screw in there, so we can have three screws holding that in. And then the other side will have the two screws and the square like we had over here. So what I need to do is take some measurements, and then we'll go inside on, I'm going to go on Inventor and build a bracket, and then we're going to 3D print it. So let me take some measurements here, write it down on my piece of cardboard. And then we'll do the other one over there, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with that as well. So first things first, I'm going to measure between these two holes. Zero this. Yeah, that's zero. Measure between these two holes is 104. So what I'm going to do is draw the holes there, and between there and there is 104 millimeters. Between there and there is 101, maybe. I'm going to go with 101. So between there and there is 101 millimeters, and between these two we're looking at 58 millimeters. Nope. Gotcha. So that's 58 millimeters. And what I might do first, well, let's measure this as well. So it is 80 millimeters between both. So a hole, square, between the both is 80 millimeters. And the square is 15 millimeters wide. And I'm going to go with 12 millimeters tall, and it is roughly 12 millimeters deep as well. So it's 12 millimeters depth. And what I might do as well to make my life easier is take a measurement from the outside corner to the middle of the hole. So that's 54. I'll try and work this out now. So from there to there is 54. And from the other way to there is I'm going to go with 64. So between there and there is 64. So what I can do is make both of these brackets, print them off as a prototype, put them on here, and then find the angle that I want them sitting at compared to each other. And then I'll print a final bracket that can be screwed in properly. So that's one of them. The next one is over here. So I previously made this bracket to house this, which is my sort of electrical connection box or main terminal box coming off the battery. So it's got my main fuses and stuff in there. And it's got these sort of tabs that it sort of slides in. So I made this bracket where it could slide in and you know, sit comfortably. However, I was never really happy with this and the way it mounted by one bolt over there. And well, it's just obviously it's rusting because I never painted it. I just never really, I took my time with it to get it right, but I never really liked it. So I'm going to bin it and make a 3D printed bracket instead. What I think I'm going to do is actually come off these clips here. So there's one there, and there's one behind here, and hang it off there. So it's part of the electrical box as well as instead of part of the car. So let me get a Allen key to get this off first, and then we'll measure up where this needs to go. So again, same theory, measure this and what sort of shape we need, and then measure this and work out what shape we need. And actually I might even use this as a sort of strengthening thing for this, because all it's got is a bolt back here and then the clips here. So I'll just put something that goes along here with these three and a bolt there to hold it up, and then that can clip onto it. So let's do some more measurements. That should give me enough detail for now. So what I think I'll do now is go inside and make 4 different brackets and then bring them out here, print them off, bring them out here and test them out on the car. And then we can start looking at where they're going to intersect each other. So I'll do that and then we'll come back outside. Right, as you may have seen, I've decided to print it all off in one, see how it goes. I wonder how close it is. You know what? It's actually not far off level. And does it fit? Oh, it fits, but I didn't take into consideration the different height. So I'm gonna have to print off another one. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a gap there. So what I'll do is I'll measure the distance, and I'll probably take it off the thickness here, so it actually makes it thinner, because this is really strong. But decent prototype, fits there, and does it fit there? No, it doesn't. So I need to move these holes over a bit as well. If that goes there like that. In fact, let's try putting it in, is it? Wow, I can't even get these screws through. Let's drill it out a bit first. Right, drill those holes out a bit. So hopefully these will screw in. Ugh, I hate that noise. Obviously 10mm wasn't big enough for these screws, but hopefully this will fit. It hit the floor, we're all good. See if I can find another screw. Hopefully I have one over here. They all seem to have gone walkies. So what I'll do is I'll just undo this one, and hopefully it'll fit in here. I need a ratchet. So yeah, that is part of the reason why I've got another car outside, so that all these bits that I'm missing I can actually use. I can actually nick even and use on here. So hopefully this should screw into something, and if it does, we're laughing. That feels good. Cool, so I need to find a screw for the other one and the one I nicked from over there. And we need to measure this now. So how far in does it need to go? Oh, it does actually fit there. Just. It's too tight though, I'm going to move it over a bit. That hole is in the almost perfect position. Get my pen. As ever, I don't know where my pen is. So I basically need to drop it all in 9mm, or shave it off at 9mm. Right, back on the drawing board, and subsequently the printer. the next day. I've printed a new one off, as you've hopefully just seen. So this should now fit on there. Oh, like a glove. And that should fit up there. And I've nicked some screws off the other car. So let's try and put it on properly. If this works first time, I'm going to be well happy. Screw one in there. So these holes are a little bit tight for the washers to go into, but I think they're just about right. Yeah, probably bang on, mate. And now this should fit in the hole. Yes. Like a glove. And then I have no idea how good this is going to be. I don't know if it's going to crack the 3D print or not, but we'll try it. I can always print a new one. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, that seems to have worked. That seems to have worked. And another one. I'm going to put this one back over here so I don't lose it. Hopefully, well, the hole's in the right place. I just need to push it in. No, maybe if we take it off and try it on the bench. Right, let's try it on the bench. See if I can start the hole. Okay, so I've managed to get it through. So let's put this back on. Get the plug it back in, and clip it in underneath. Haha! I love a good standard looking install, and that is solid, it ain't going nowhere. Happy days. Let's bring you over to have a better look at it. So you can barely see it because it's black, but there's the bracket. 1, 2, 3 bolts under there, and 1, 2, and there's a square hole for the mount in there. So I've basically replicated this that was in the standard backing over here for the brake reservoir. Nice. This one next, back inside, back on the computer. Let's make something fit. Okay, there you are, it's printed. Hopefully now this fits. If it does fit, I'll be laughing. If it doesn't, I might cry. It doesn't because I'm an idiot. Anyway, we know that side needs work. Does this side need work? Oh, like a glove! That's pretty solid there. What I might do is extend these a little bit more so they go further in here. But that fits well. And you know, imagine that. Imagine that there, like that. Back to the drawing board again. Okay, here it is. Hopefully it still fits. Like a glove. That is nice. That is a good fit. What about this one? Oh, just a little too thick. Oh, look at that. Needs a bit of sanding, I think. Does it fit? Well, I know the ends fit. It looks long enough. I just need to get them in there. It's just a little bit too tight. I think we're okay that side, down the bottom, but up the top it's just a little bit too tight. Oh, and this is in the way. Oh dear. Maybe we put the top in first. Oh. Well, it sounded like it cracked, but I think it's good. This is so stupid. Why is that there? Maybe I'll cut a little bit off here. Right, try again. This time, yes, and slide. Go on, slide, I dare you. Yes! Right, I needed to print a new one anyway because if I bend you down a bit, this doesn't actually catch the bit that I wanted it to. And clearly, I mismeasured. But that is slid across there, so now it should slide into there. And that is neat. Me like E. So I'll print another one off, give myself a bit more tolerance, and put it on, and I think we're all done. Okay, I'm going to call it there. I'm fairly happy with the results, especially that one over there. That one come out really well. This one needs a bit more fiddling, but you get the idea by now. By the next episode, it'll be on there and all done. This episode went on a little bit longer than I expected, to be honest. Had I known, I probably would have done one bracket each week. But at least you get to see the process of iteration and reiteration of parts before fitting them onto the car and, well, getting them printed and then fitting them on the car. So yeah, this has gone on long enough. Thanks for visiting. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. If you liked the video, like it. If you disliked it, dislike it. Blah, 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 blah. Follow me on all the social media platforms, and I've even started a Patreon if you're feeling kind and fancy supporting the channel. It's the same as the social media platforms, at JaffBuilds or JaffBuilds. Just I'll put a link in the description for everybody. No obligation at all, but if you want to support building of the car, you get some perks, and yeah, I get a bit of cash to pay for silly things like microphones and camera equipment, because making videos ain't cheap. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching again. Why not come and join some of the live streams that I've been doing? It's quite enjoyable having a chat with everybody on there, and keeps me company in the garage. And there's plenty of Jaff's shorts coming out now, nearly one a day, so you all get to watch, I don't know, the flavour of the day, what I end up doing. Anyway, I'm rambling. See you next week. Or before. Ciao. Like a glove.